Hi, Taurus. This is Lost Twin Tarot. My name's Colette if you haven't viewed me before. This is a general reading for the week of the March 4th through the 10th. I was meditating on your cards and I saw a few different things. Um, I felt like this is a week where it's going to be busy, but it's almost like you want it to be busy. I feel like I was getting a sense where it's like it's going to be rolling by, but you want it to roll by. Um, I feel like something particular. I was getting the sense where if it's going to be nice where you live, you're going to be trying to get outside, maybe do some yard work or something like that. If it's like kind of like not good weather where you live, I feel like you almost have the sense of like cabin fever. I was getting so I felt like you would be like maybe busy at work, trying to stay longer at work, or you're going to be just cleaning out clutter, trying to get ready for spring, or just trying to just clean up stuff around your home. Um, I was kind of getting the sense of that. Um, just trying to just kind of making the time pass. It felt like um, trying to avoid boredom. Just trying to do something like that. I was getting the feeling of it's like I was just trying to get it to roll by, almost like you're trying to like avoid something. Let's see what the cards have for you today. Okay, you have the Temperance on the bottom. Let's see what we have. The Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Three of Swords, the Death card, and the Devil. All right, let's see here. I'm trying to get this all. All right. You do have the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the clarification deck. You have the Sun on for your first card. You have the Two of Wands. You have the King of Wands, the Page of Wands. You have the Empress, and you have the Nine of Cups. So it looks like already a good week so far. So let's see what is going on for you. The Seven of Pentacles is a Taurus card. So let's see. All right, with the Sun and the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like you are starting to see results in something that you've been doing. I feel like with your last reading, I feel like the monthly March reading, I remember saying how you had been going through something hard for a long time, and I felt like it was starting to, there was going to be light kind of coming through, like things were going to start getting better for you. And I feel like you're starting to see that this week. I feel like the Sun card is the best card in the deck. And I feel like you're starting to notice that with results. You're going to start seeing things get better. You could literally, with, like I was saying, the outside, with doing yard work, you could be literally going out on a sunny day and tending to a garden. You could be starting a garden this year, and watching it grow could really give you a lot of satisfaction. Um, you know, when we tend to something like a garden or a project like that and we see results coming out of it, it really does give us a lot of sense of accomplishment, and it really does make us feel good and gives us a sense of confidence about that when we work on something, no matter what stage in our life. With the Two of Pentacles, you have the Two of Wands. And what I feel like this is saying here is that, you have, different things to tend to in life. And with the Two of Wands, you're trying to balance everything and you're trying to make plans at the same time. I feel like you're trying to put plans into motion with the Two of Wands. Um, and you just really don't know where to put your energy into. Um, you could be, you're trying to put your energy into one thing, but I feel like you're almost pulled into another direction a little bit. Um, but you have plans, and I feel like you want to move forward with them, but you're just like you feel like you're kind of pulled in a little bit different directions. This could also be um two streams of income. You could be making two streams of income as well if you're doing like a side project or something like that. With the Emperor, you have the King of Wands. You could be dealing with a fire sign. The Emperor could be a job, if this is like a job or a higher up situation. It could represent um a father figure as well. It doesn't have to be though. It could just stand for like an authoritarian figure. The King of Wands also represents you know, courage, strength, and putting something into action. It also represents, somebody who's able to withstand, fire. This can also represent you. And with that Emperor card together, I feel like if this is a combination of you, I feel like you've been able to go through a lot, which would really resonate with that monthly reading that we did. Um, I feel like this almost is saying, you know, you've been through a lot and now you're so much more powerful and so much more courageous now from it. You also, the emperor also has that armor on underneath those robes, meaning that you come out looking powerful, but also, that you're ready to fight anytime now, no matter what's, you know, it's almost like no matter what comes at you, it's already like, you don't know what I've been through. So kind of like, don't really, I don't want to say don't mess with me, but that's kind of where I want to go with that. With the Three of Swords, you have the Page of Wands. I feel like what this is saying is that whatever heartbreak you've been through, or whatever you've been grieving, I feel like it's almost like if this is about a person, you could be kind of go getting over that, or if this is about a situation you've been grieving, I feel like this could be um you're starting to move on from that, or this could be something that this is what you're grieving about. If you could be still this could be the situation you are grieving. If this is a situation um about maybe if you kind of broke off um ties with maybe a family member, maybe if they were immature or something like that, you had to break off ties with them with the Page of Wands. Um, it could have been that sort of thing. Or if you had to break off ties with them because of this type of energy, it could have been that. Um, in general, this could also be mean that you're gaining um, you could be gaining some almost like a new passion also for life in general because of this heartbreak. But whatever this was, the man in that picture, this caused you a lot of pain from how he's acting. You spent a lot of nights, crying over this, I feel like. With the Empress, you have the Death card. So something is definitely, that's another reason why I said this could be a child situation. If you broke off ties with somebody because they were immature, if this was a child situation, the Empress does represent a mother. You could have been dealing with a Scorpio as well. Um, this is definitely all about death and rebirth, though. You literally have the Death card with the Empress. So something in your life is completely ending, and then something is completely being born again. So whatever situation you are dealing with is completely, ending and transformation, and then is completely being reborn. Whatever situation you are dealing with, is complete. It's almost like you grieved over with that Three of Swords, and then now it's that death card is coming in. You went through a transformation, and now it's like the Empress is coming in. And on her card there, it says recipe for success. And I feel like that's what you gained from this situation. I feel like now you have the recipe for success. I feel like you went through a situation and now it's like, okay, well, now I went through all that. So now I have the recipe for success. It's like you have the secret ingredient for everything. Lastly, you have the Devil and the Nine of Cups. You could be dealing with I have to cover it up, I forgot. You could be dealing with a Capricorn person. The devil can also represent like new wealth coming in. Um, your money could be getting better as well if this is like a new job opportunity or anything like that. Um, the Nine of Cups is all about, a wish fulfillment. They're on that they're by the Christmas tree, they're having a great time, it's Christmas morning, everybody, remembers past times like that where they felt, happy and great on Christmas morning you know and I feel like that's what's coming in here. We'll do further clarifications and see what we have going on for you. Let's see what the Sun and the Seven of Pentacles is about for Taurus for the week of March 4th through the 10th, and see what is going on. You have the Four of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, but you have the Star, and the Star and the Sun is just really amazing. So definitely great. Four of Pentacles is about stability as well. I also feel like you're gaining a lot of really positive attention. I feel like whatever you're tending to, this garden, whatever it could be, you have the sun and the stars. So I feel like whether, during the day you're feeling good. And I also feel like the star can also represent, night as well. So during the day you're feeling good and at nighttime you're feeling good as well. So this isn't like a thing where you're, during the day you're, faking it to make it, and at nighttime you're your normal sad crying self like so many of us are. I feel like during the day you're feeling happy, and also at nighttime you're feeling really good too. Um, and I feel like you're gaining a lot of positive attention as well. People are seeing you, nurturing and taking care of the things that you're taking care of. What's the Two of Wands and the Two of Pentacles? All right, two wanted to come out there. You have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. You have the Strength card and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're trying, like I said, you're trying to remain in balance of things. You're trying to put things in plans. Um, you have the Queen of Wands and the Strength card. On that Queen of Wands, I feel like, she's gaining a lot of confidence because of the great strength she had to put into situations in the past. But I also feel like with the Two of Wands, she's got four hands here in the picture as well. So I feel like it's almost like with that Two of Pentacles, it's almost like you have to also be strong enough. Um, if people are pulling you in all different directions, you're going to have to be um, strong enough and confident enough to be able to say no to people. I feel like in the past you would have been someone who always says yes, and I feel like you're gonna have to be confident and strong enough to say no. And I feel like now you're gonna be able to. It's almost like she's holding up that staff and on that chair, and it's almost like she's like, "What do you want now? What must I help you with now?" And I feel like you're going to be able to do that. What is the King of Wands and the Emperor? The King of Wands and the Emperor, you have the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. You have the Two of Pentacles again. So I feel like again, it's just another type of situation where you could be feeling like you need to take back the you could be needing to take the power back in a situation. You need to make sure you remain in balance of things. Um like I said, the King of Wands is all about, action and, bravery. And, you've been in this situation where you've been, you know, in things in bounds. And also what I said, how he had that armor and people don't know what you've been through. The High Priestess is all about what's behind, what's hidden. People don't know, all of what you've been through. So what's the Page of Wands and the Three of Swords? We have the Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck, and we have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is all about something, it could be about a new love offer. If this is a love situation or, and someone broke your heart, and like I said, the Page of Wands was somebody who was, immature or anything like that. This is the Page of Pentacles is someone who's, a long-lasting relationship. They're good with money, and they're usually very hardworking, and they started working at an early age, and they've stayed, usually they've stayed stable for a long time. Um, and they're dedicated to what they do. If this isn't a love situation, I feel like this is if this has to do with your work or your situation and this is pertaining to you, um you could have maybe have felt like you did immature things in the past. I mean, we all have done it, and maybe now you feel like you're getting a new opportunity, a new offer, and now you're not going to mess it up. Now you have a new, long-lasting opportunity now. With the Empress and the Death card, you have the Eight of Cups. You have the Judgment card on the bottom of the deck. Yes, so definitely, a complete wake-up call, a complete, saying goodbye to your old life, welcoming your new life with that Death card, the Empress, and the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is walking away from which doesn't serve you anymore and walking away into literally the Nine of Cups, which is right next to that. Saying goodbye you know, to, the old life. Well, you have so many cards that are kind of just flow together. It's like, it's almost like they tell a story and talk to each other. It's like it's like they blends all so well to each other. You know, what's the Devil and the Nine of Cups? Yeah, you have the Five of Swords again on the bottom. I feel like this was almost like an energy of almost like somebody who had to win at all cost, or this was like an energy where you had to cut somebody out of your life, or it's like a energy where just something needed to be cut out. With the Devil and the Nine of Cups, you have the Six of Cups. Um, this could be somebody from your um past that could have been a potential um toxic person if you were dealing with a toxic person with the devil. I'm not really feeling that though on this. With the devil and the Six of Cups and the Nine of Cups, I feel like this could be almost like a feeling from your past. I'm getting like a feeling where you're going to feel good, like you haven't in a long, long time. Um, and the devil, I feel like you're almost feeling kind of like, almost like kind of like that. Mm, Almost not like I don't want to say like mischievous, like in a bad way, because I feel like you kind of aren't doing anything where you're doing anything bad. I feel like you're just gaining momentum. Um, and I almost feel like you have almost like a guilt about it, is what I'm feeling off of it. Like you almost feel like you're not allowed to, but you should, because I feel like you've just been doing so much for so many other people. Or maybe you felt like I feel like you've almost been made to feel um guilty in the past for it. Um, I'm gonna leave it there, Taurus. Thank you so much for viewing me today. If you did like this reading, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and really enjoy your week.